EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Green Bay Packers. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. I think a lot of time when we see a sack, you say, well, you blame it on the offensive line, the quarterback. But here, maybe you just tip your hat to the defender. What a play.
Yeah, and I think sometimes they just get a sense of the play before the ball's even snapped. Kind of like a sprinter anticipating the gun in a race. They're off, and guess what? The quarterback's down.
Now it's Jackson. And he's going to go down again. Devontae Wyatt. He's the one that drops in this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Well, when you time those screen passes perfectly, they can work perfectly. But that time it took a little too long to develop.
And you zeroed in on exactly what makes that play go. Timing. Because if the timing's off at all, those unblocked defenders don't make the quarterback, they'll put him on the deck.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Though we've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter, here's another good example.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Looking deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. To throw now. Here's Love. On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 38 yards.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
On the counter, here's Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down. Do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves. Let's get back out there and move the ball again.
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They'll roll him out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. To throw again is Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Well, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 21, here's 2nd and 4. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through. It has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will have a Ravens 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Edwards. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. They'll run the toss here. Edwards. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. Jackson now out to his left. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down.
Ready.
Throwing. Love. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Ready.
On second down, it's Jones. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And they'll send Watson in motion right.
Ready.
He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. On fourth down, Love. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stephens. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Come on, set.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Yeah, definitely read that well.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Okay, ready? Hey,
Dobbs goes in motion.
ready?
Love going to give this one to Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up.
White. Steel, black. Hut.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
White, blue. Solid red. Blue striker. Green jacket. Red cycle. Set, go.
On 3rd down, Love. And that one to the right side and incomplete. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
Six, mega. Set.
Love to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
No, we changed it.
They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Rashawn Gary able to run him down for a loss of a yard.
So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Real quick.
Back to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
After that throw, there's definitely one that he would love to have back. I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Here's Jackson.
He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Okay, this is good. This is what I want. In the case where he doesn't score a touchdown, that's fine. This is what I want to see.
Should be a fairly easy one here. Tucker's kick is good, and that will
Perfect scenario, he doesn't score, he doesn't get a field goal, we go to half. This works as well.
This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 to score as we resume action on EA Sports.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Let's go, charge.
Running right, Jones.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
3rd down and 13.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And incomplete on the deep ball.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. They've got his man complete. Touchdown, Packers.
That's getting clipped.
And the Packers have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
So it was 4th down. They go deep to try to pick up the first. They pick up more than that. They pick up a score.
I'm not even sure the analytics guys would think that was a good gamble. 4th down there going for it, but they pressed the issue.
Like, this was totally the wrong decision. If this, like, if you guys learn anything from me, how am I liking no auto flip? It's okay. It's okay. You have to be, you have to use it. You're using your front to defend the run. You're not worrying about, you almost have to not worry about the back end of the coverage. You have to worry more about the front. But again, for anyone who's watching this, don't do what I just did on that 4th down. Don't do what I just did. That was luck. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's Lady Luck just singing my name.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Here's Jackson to throw, escaping the pressure right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds.
That would have been hilarious had the big boy got that. Had he gotten that, would have been, I would have laughed so hard. I'm not going to lie to you. He still caught it, just didn't get his feet in bounds.
You're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Play action. It's Jackson. And that's incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the...
Oh, yeah. It's definitely annoying. He's tried it a few times. I've kind of figured it out. Like, it's not hard. You just have to know you have to know where to contain from. And if you can get in the backfield before that happens, it doesn't really matter. Like, see there, he tried to roll out and he fumbled. I never really worry about players that roll out because eventually they have to make a read. And if you can't make the read, I'm not worried about your passing. Thank you. We're on a good streak of defense today. Woo! Wait, can we get the clip? Ah, no clip. You guys know I love my outrights. Oh, he quits. That's 5 in a row, guys. That's 5 in a row. Defense has been humming all day. I won 4 games in a row, so I decided to hop on stream and put it to the test, see if it worked. You guys want to see another game, or? It says 4, it's been 5. I got this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. They didn't process the game. Let's look at leaderboards. Yep.
Packers
Another one.
suck.
F you. Wow. All right. No, Packers are great. 3, 4, 2, 1, 5. Crazy streak we've been on today.
The NFL is on
Is playing with
Is
playing with auto flip off difficult? No. No and yes. You have to know where the field is. You have to know where the field is. So how I was playing, or how I was trying to play, was sending blitzes, like especially for like auto flip. If you're in man coverage, auto flip doesn't matter, right? But if you're in zone coverage, specifically if you're in blitzes, you have to know where the blitzes are going to hit from and where they're most effective from. So, like, say you're blitzing defensive backs. You want to blitz those guys from the corner because you're going to have nobody being pressed. You don't want those guys running free off the field. So you don't want that blitz coming from the field because also it has to go farther. So, yeah, there's that. It's allowed me to blitz more often, which, for anyone with you that have watched any of my games, you know I almost never do. Okay, this guy probably doesn't quit, or he probably thinks I can't hear him. So blitz the corner from the boundary. Yeah. I've been sending the nickel, I've been sending the safety, sometimes the corner, the linebackers, just mixing it up. Just mix it up, really. Really just mix it up. Play a good amount of man. If you know you can play man, play man. And if you're matching, okay, he's going to friendly, so I'm going to accept that. If you're matching, the best way to match is to make sure your linebackers aren't accounting for guys downfield, so like avoiding palms versus trips. Like if you're in palms and you're completely out leveraged, audible to quarters, right? That's one thing. What's another one? What's another defense that a linebacker might end up on a wide receiver? You want to avoid linebackers on wide receivers downfield. As long as you can do that, and play all like games with your front. Because again, that's the main reason why you're turning auto flip off. If you want to control your front, play better run D. You play better run D, people get running scared. They're running with their head cut off. They don't know what to do. Was that a decent enough explanation, or? You know, that's why I've been doing it. I've been just testing around. Also, guys, stay tuned. There will be more streams of games coming out. Yeah. Okay, cool. Good to see that you got that. So, there will be more games coming out because I've now joined USFL. For any of you that know what this league is, this is Team Guide's main franchise league. His main franchise sim league. So there will be a lot more of that gameplay on this channel, and I'll probably all be on this channel live because you have to live stream our games. So, for film analysis and whatnot, so there will be a lot more of that. You guys will be seeing that as it happens. So stay tuned for that. I don't know when exactly that will start, but it will be rather soon. We're in off season now. We're starting in the off season and going into 2024 is our starting year. So we're starting re-sign stage now.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Also,
tight wire off. You don't need, like, tight wire off specifically, you do not need to turn auto flip on. Like, I'm not going to turn, like, if he's going to run tight wire off, I'm not turning on auto flip. And here's why. The whole point is I'm trying, wrong guys. I'm trying to get this reduction front. So, okay. Just tackles. There we go. Proves me wrong immediately. But the whole point is that we're trying to get reduction fronts, get our guys to play gap and a half, play solid run defense. So if we can get it again here, this is probably going to be this. Yep. We're going to get the odd front. Oh, he broke through that. That makes me a bit sad. Okay, we're turning on a football. That's enough. That's enough for me. Gonna play quarters to the front. Yep. We're now definitely not worried about this. We're flash A gap. Okay. Get back. Oh my gosh. What a coverage bust. And that only happened because he had it to the left side. Because he was running that from the left side of the field. Because I ran cover 4 to the left side. Madden needs to fix their game. That's all I can say. If he would have juked inside, he would have scored.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. McCaffrey is not going to advance very
clicking the right stick.
At the line of scrimmage. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Okay, we have nothing.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
Okay, we're balanced.
On second down, McCaffrey.
Now he's got to let the D-line do their thing. Specifically, Kenny Clark. Okay. He ran right side, so the field will be left.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal,
I think I messed up.
But I'm just wondering.
Yep, I did. But it worked out. you really don't think about it, how many people try to get online and run the football, especially like people load into online games and they're like, hey, this guy's never going to run the football. Like, people really put so much of an emphasis on pass D. Like, the majority of the people I play run the football a lot. So having good run D is, like, very important. It's probably the most important thing you can do. Because by the time he has to pass, he has no idea what to do. Alright. Once again, we can set up our audibles. I can run this offense in two modes. We can run this out of 11 or 12 personnel. 12 personnel allows for... I think I may take a delay here.
Okay. With the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Like I would say something like that on the internet.
Okay, go.
Go. Down.
Now they'll change things up.
Alright. Okay, probably throw the hitch.
It's Love now back near his goal line. On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. Well,
too much space.
Room, but not much. A gain of 5.
Actually, throw it now.
They look to throw. 8 yards there, getting him out of danger. It's a first down.
What does he do? He widens his front. So it's a 0. Hug the puller. I needed to get outside of him, but we got 5 yards, so I'm not going to be disappointed. Alright, second quarter. It's not a bad open. He's at 5 yards. This is Tampa 2.
Now Love.
No, it's not. That was cover 3. Dollar. That's why. That's why. I should probably change my mic because I know the audio is probably sucky right now. Okay, switch.
Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Continuing to steadily move the ball down the field. Not big play after big play, but these moderate gains getting him first downs.
And you know what they add up to, right? If you continue that pace and you continue to move it downfield, they add up into 6 points. That's exactly what you're looking for.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Build that momentum offense.
Love.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Inside the 10.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Now, the offense, they had really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker, partner. He took matters into his own hands and his legs on that pick. And once he had it, I don't think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Let's go now.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Love back to it here after the pick six. Oh, right on the heels of the pick six. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score. They made a nice effort to stick it with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 2 yards out. And the 49ers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Third and 2. Well, Love wants to shift things around. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Oh, they're changing this at the line. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They'll run it with Jones. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now they'll audible to something else. Now a first down carry by Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. Again, it's Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, Love. He'll drop this underneath for Jones.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Ready?
Here's Love. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
22 needle.
Keep the ball moving down the field, oh! I want to see some points out there.
Hut, hut.
Play action this time with Love. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining.
They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Ready? Break.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw now. Here's Love.
Throwing left side, and Watson has it.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And he returns this to the 22.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Caught by Jones. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
And now Love going to change things up.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Love now. He hits his target. Left side, Watson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Packers 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Ready?
They'll try the right side with Jones.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. Finds his receiver, Watson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Now they send a man in motion right. They'll try again with Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, 2nd half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Man, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
And it's caught. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
Let's get out of here with a win, oh.
They'll go with Jones. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw, Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Purdy completes this one here to McCaffrey. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 2 1st downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. They go play action here. Purdy. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Where that came from.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. 45 yards rushing for him now to this point. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Purdy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Love, he's going to change the play here. Up the middle, Jones. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing, Love. That's to the sideline and incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Play fake. Here's Love. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. In motion goes the tight end. Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either